field picks, what would they go?
Yeah, NIP Flash going for the
Diablo's
signature.
banning.
Diablo Benedetta. There is no mage.
Not only just that, Curtisi goes back onto the Martyrs once again. Just flexing right here, ladies and gentlemen, reminding you guys why he's the regular season MVP.
Yeah, and now there's a different look from RSG, right? There's no more Farsa in the mid lane. So that there might be a potential answer from the side of RSG right here. So, I mean, they have played against this once before. But now, the difference is Lozy will be on the Tigro. RSG, they have a lot to think about right now. Whether they want to go for this Faramis pick to try and stop the decimation from the side of Martis, or the Terizla might be on the mid lane. Yep.
Okay, Alpha, Bray, no weird things going on. Esmeralda should be going into the closer. Yeah, finally he gets to play it, and Godzilla goes onto the Terizla.
Yeah, and NIP Flash, they have been banning this all day long, right? They have been banning out the Esmeralda that can be picked up from Bray or closer. And they have been performing extremely well on this particular hero, but now they let it through. So NIP Flash, they might have something up their sleeves here.
I mean, you pack Purify. That's all you can do, right? Against a Tigro, especially Implosion. But don't forget, something that you also have to take note from the side of NIP Flash. This is not a roster where you can check bushes easily.
And here we go. NIP Flash will be up against RSG as we head on into the Land of Dawn, the potential last game of the series.
Yep, potential last game, ladies and gents. I want to hear you guys roar. I want to hear you guys scream as RSG. Definitely that support if they don't want it to go to 4-0. But if you're a fan of NIP Flash, this is must be very happy for you.
Yeah, still goosebumps.
Oh, Closer taking so much damage already just to start things off. And Diablo just making him pay.
Yeah, still 1v1 trades. Both teams playing it safe at this point, not really wanting to give up anything for no reason here. Ballsy though.
Okay, at least it's a fighter mid lane, right? And usually you don't go for fighter mid lanes because there's not a lot of lanes for you to fight in, right? You're looking to burst down the enemy, not trying to, you know, slowly slash each other. So mid lane's going to be a little bit of a stalemate. That's why both these roamers from the side of each team decides to go and babysit their gold laners instead.
Yeah, and the EXP lane will be a 1v1 brawl versus Closer and Diablo as well. But Vanix...
Oh, the power of nature. The image back. CS is going to be fine. They're trying to focus on Vanix, if anything. And Lalzi charges him back, knocks him up, and Derry's taking a lot of damage. And it looks like it's going to be just a bit of a skirmish. Nothing else. A better love story than Twilight, maybe?
Okay, NIP Flash, in a sense, they're going to have stalemate mid lanes. Probably also kind of like a stalemate gold lane because both of these two gold laners are looking to scale.
Oh, sure. Or the energy eruption, the pushback, Godzilla getting sent around. He has to expend the flicker, and Derry is now joined. It looks like that's going to be the end of it.
Now imagine that is the EXP lane where you have a lot more room to maneuver. That would have been a dead Godzilla already.
Yeah, and Godzilla just using that flicker right there. It's huge for NIP Flash. They won't have the penalty zone available, but Closer.
Oh, the energy eruption on the Closer. He's been pushed back. He's taking a lot of damage, but he does have the shield. Bray now going in. Hades taking a little bit of damage. He does need to back off. He's sure Aura, and it looks like they're going to run back. Godzilla doing a lot of work. He's doing some damage, but Curtisi's sticking around, not afraid.
I love what Godzilla did right there, trying to make it so hard for NIP Flash to get to level 4. If you notice, they were struggling right there. Now, Lozy doesn't have level 4 as well, so that's something that RSG needs to look out for and pay.
Oh, Curtisi half-life. Lalzi as well. The flicker back from Lalzi. He's going to get jumped on by Bray. Bray not letting him go. Is he going to give up first blood? Lalzi, he flexes at least for now, but he's so low. Derry at half-life. Curtisi is as well. That barrier's going to be on point. Hades sticking around. It's going to be 1 versus 3. Derry thought about recalling, but it looks like he's going to stick around just for this one turtle. And Hades will take out the turtle. The Electro final blow, and they've gotten first blood as well. And Derry's down for the count. Diablo getting... Oh, Curtisi somehow surviving. Hades up in front. And NIP Flash playing their heroes to the limits. Almost too much to Shura Aura. Oh, they get away at Lalzi! Oh, he gets them both! And he knocks out Closer! And he sets it up for Godzilla! And Lalzi coming out of left field and he helps him out.
The terrible duo strikes. Curteasy and Hades just teasing, just dangling the carrot right in front of RSG, and they have to take it right into a low season implosion.
Yeah,
Bray
playing on the
focusing it on
emotions right now.
Lousy. Lousy taking a lot of damage. He's going to be back, but that was kind of worth it. The Blazing Duet from CS, he images back.
Yeah, RSG, they're not looking too good in this early game right here, but they still have a lot of hope in terms of CS. He is indeed winning Vanix right now on the top lane, given the fact that there's been so much skirmishes. He does win the 1v1 battle, and the fact that he can take so much gold plating off of this. But Derry, though,
Energy Eruption onto Derry. They're like locking him in, but he walks away. This big old monster. He's going to run back, but Bray goes in for this one. Curteasy getting a little bit low. Hades, Vanix, focuses his. He tries to go for CS. He gets the snipe in. The flicker back from Derry. He's going to be fine, but Hades is going to be the one that falls. Godzilla getting sniped in. Those circles are too much, and Godzilla will fall.
Yep, this time around, RSG finding the 2 pickup right here, but Bray should have the ultimate ready up, and he's going to go.
Vanix, Bray going in for this one. Diablo gets the nice petrify on his ex-teammate, and he gets Bray. And Derry, all he can do is watch. Maybe he gets lousy. He walks into this one. He might have been baited in. Closer, maybe looking to cut it off the angle. Derry continuing to fight with Diablo. He might have gotten it. Diablo gets the outplay onto Derry, but now the charge back, the second wary one, Closer running after him, and Diablo, he's like a magician, but the Blazing Duet is continuing. It's doing a lot of work on the Vanix, but he's gonna get, barely away with the image, and CS playing it to the limits.
Man, both these two teams are stretching. Imagine you're pulling this rubber band, you can see it necking, you can see it breaking. Oh, sorry, I'm teaching physics right now. You can see it breaking, and they don't let it snap. So much finesse being shown by both these two teams. RSG seems like they're not going to go down without a fight.
Yeah, the turtle very low. The implosion, it's being charged up. The knockup, though, in return. Derry getting a little bit low, but the turtle has been taken by Hades. Curteasy's the first to fall. The energy eruption onto 2. Godzilla continuing to fight. Bray's focusing in on a Lousy. They've gotten that kill. Hades now is going to get jumped on. Bray continuing forward, doing some damage. He wants some revenge. Hades taking a lot of his. Closer taking most of this one, and Hades dashes away with a brave assault.
Yeah, RSG, we do see signs of life from them trying to fight back right now. They do have a 900 gold deficit right now. Make that a 1K, but still, CS, he has been farming on the top lane as well as Vanix. And Vanix purification timing was just on point. And look at this right now.
Oh, they're trying to take the Fenrir. Vanix going in for this one, trying to focus it in. Bray all the way in the front, and Hades pushes him back, but the Blazing Duet is on point. He's doing a lot of damage. Lousy, he's getting a little bit low. Closer thought about going in, but he went in too deep, and Curteasy's gonna get the double kill. That was a misplay.
Man, RSG was so bloodthirsty. They're tunnel visioning right into NIP Flash, but you gotta admit, that was a very good Blazing Duet, but unfortunately, that's not enough.
Yeah, so much key damage, but still, almost. You know, you have $1,000, it costs 1,001 to buy the PS5.
Hey.
Right?
That's my analogy. That's my story.
I was gonna give credit to you. Right?
Wasn't it 1,000 for the PS5, but we only had 999? When did the price go up, huh? I'm just saying, right? Are we talking inflation?
Yeah, but it's a lot of close calls for both these two teams, especially for the side of NIP Flash this time around. They're not very lucky in a sense as compared to RSG. And now RSG cracks open top side. They already secured 2 turrets as compared to NIP Flash, but NIP Flash has 2 turtles, right?
And CS, he was indeed winning the early game, but he's falling far behind in terms of farm to Vanix at this point as RSG struggle for map control. Given the last turtle will be coming up right now, Bray looks like he wants to fight for this. Both teams just posturing for position around this turtle that's about to erupt.
The barrier's been committed. It looks like they're going to disengage here. Mind you, Hades is a full level behind Bray, so this is something to take note of, especially going into this turtle. Derry's still sticking around. Hades just pushing him away. They do have vision. Godzilla in the side as well. The barrier's going to be used. Hades on the wrong side, but they found Bray, and they've got the energy eruption, and they've locked him in, but Bray walks away for now. Hades is a little bit low, but the Blazing Duet is doing a lot of work. But most of it is being taken. Bray's the first to fall. Curteasy on the run. Closer's going to be killed here, and they have it with the damage from Vanix. Lousy somehow limping away, somehow still alive. Derry tried to go for this one, but Hades gets the turtle. CS is finally going to be killed. They do have the knockup on the Godzilla, and they're going to kill him as well. And Derry, all he can do is be like, hey, I want to join your team, no?
Okay. Execute, but that's... You can start to see NIP Flash is just abusing the fact that RSG if you notice how Derry was just saving on the wild charge as long as he could in order to kind of counteract against Lozi's implosion. But that fight was so messy. There's no focal point. Derry is getting dragged left, right, center. And Diablo is just happy that's the case because he's an assassin.
Yeah, NIP Flash has studied his strategy. They knew that the Spear of Alpha is the key initiation for the side of RSG and Diablo, as well as Curtizi when going into that bush to force out the Spear of Alpha before the team fight.
Oh,
and look
Vanix
at this.
is joined, and Derry, he gets actually stuck behind the barrier. He's getting focused, and that was a bit of a mistake. Curtizi gets credit for that kill. They got the energy eruption onto Bray as well, and they get that, and Vanix is showing up, but Curtizi's been killed. Godzilla as well. Hades got credit, and they have the energy eruption one more time on a closer, and NIP Flash are making waves.
They're not only just making waves, they're making RSG pay. Wave. In a sense, RSG, you know, like that's such a good setup from Godzilla. That's such a good ultimate from closer, but they need to land it together.
Yeah, one by one they go, and one by one they fall. NIP Flash looking postured as champions right now.
All right, Hades seems to have a little bit of a, he might need to do a little bit of a reboot because he's just spamming recall at that point, but no, he's just flexing at this point, and I mean, they have so much confidence right now. This is their game to lose.
Okay, Golden Stomp being secured by CS right now, but 6k gold lead is winnable for the side of RSG.
It's winnable indeed. I mean, they still have the fallback factor onto CS. If they can find the key target, which is Vanix, it's still a lot of theory crafting though. RSG, they cannot waste the Spear of Alpha anymore. And NIP Flash, they've been doing an extremely good job. Diablo forcing out the Spear of Alpha. Curtizi forcing out the Spear of Alpha. So making sure that Bray does not land the initiation on
Godzilla,
Vanix.
that's going to be life number one. The Electro final blow right on top of him. Godzilla, penalty zones, just trying to stay alive. He's being focused, and Diablo will end up killing Godzilla. That's going to be the start, as well as taking the Fenrir as well. I mean, they're taking everything, the energy eruption on the closer, not letting him get back. Derry now on the run. He's trying to stay alive. Diablo being focused, but CS images back Bray. They're trying to take this T3. The Lord has made an appearance as well. They're crashing in. CS is pushing Hades. They've got the knockup as well. Derry, they're focusing it in. They're focusing on the base, and then they do end up taking it, and it looks like NIP Flash have done the sweep. They are your winners for MPL Singapore Season 7.
Man, that was a free-for-all buffet, and NIP Flash has a free pass to it. RSG is not happy as this particular grand finals.
Congratulations to our champions, NIP Flash. So now we will head towards the stage where our beautiful host, Cheryl, will take us in our next segment.